Hi guys, I'm finally back to do my update on Klassy K hair extensions. Now if you watch my initial review, then you know that I got lengths 18, 20, and 22 inches. I did say that I was going to do the flip over method and I didn't purchase a closure, but I did end up going back and buying one simply because I felt like I didn't have enough hair. After really looking at the bundles, I didn't think that I had enough hair, and to buy an extra bundle of hair, it would have been the same amount as the closure. So I just decided to go with the closure. So in this video, I'm just really going to give you my thoughts on the hair and, just give you my thoughts on the hair and how the hair is holding up for me as of right now. So let's just get right into that. Now, the only pro that I have on this hair is that I do kind of like the curl pattern on the bundles, and the reason I'm saying I like the curl pattern on the bundles is because I don't really like the closure that was sent to me. So yeah, that's the only pro that I do have. As far as cons go, on the site the hair is advertised as it doesn't shed, it doesn't tangle, and all of that jazz. Well, for me, my hair does shed and it does tangle. The other day I washed the hair, I conditioned the hair, and when I wash and condition my hair, I like to detangle my hair while the conditioner is on the hair. And as I'm detangling the hair, this is the amount of hair that I got while detangling the hair. This right here, this is horrible. So to claim that your hair does not shed, and when someone detangles the hair, this is what they get, that is absolutely terrible. This hair sheds way too much. I did mention that I was not going to seal my wefts, and I did cut maybe 2 or 3 wefts at the top, and that's about it. So for me to say that my hair is shedding because I cut my wefts, to cut 3 wefts and to get that much shedding, I don't see it be. I see that as impossible. I really think that my hair, I think I got some bad hair. I do see people, DMing and saying that they like the hair, but that's just, upon arrival, like when they first get the hair and when they first get it installed. I don't see any updates on the hair. And to be honest, when I got my hair, there were no reviews on YouTube, and that is the reason why I decided to do this review, because I didn't see any reviews on the hair, and I'm sure there were people out there just like me looking for reviews on her hair. So, when I did purchase the closure, let me just tell you the story about that. When I purchased the closure, there was a mistake with the closure. She ended up sending me the wrong closure. She sent me like a natural wave. And of course, because I have curly hair, I'm going to purchase a curly closure. So she sent me a natural wave closure. And, when I DM'd her, she quickly, got back to me and we resolved the issue. So she ended up telling me to keep the natural wave closure, and that she would place an order for my new closure, which I thought that was very nice of her, because she could have just let me send it back and that was it. But she just told me to keep the closure, and I do want to say thank you for that. But as far as my hair goes, I don't really have, let me just say this, I don't really have an issue with my bundles, I don't think. I feel like the issue is more with the closure, because for me, there is no taming this closure. No matter the amount of water, leave-in conditioner, amount of argan oil I put, this hair is still dry. If I put mousse, the hair still fizzes up terribly. I don't know what to do with this hair. If you have any suggestions or any products that you think will work for this hair, leave them down below. I even tried organics, which she recommended, and it still did not work for this hair. My hair is extremely dry. It probably doesn't look as bad on camera. I can't really tell. I am looking in the screen and I can't really see as well from where I'm sitting, but it is very dry. If you touch this hair, it's very dry. I don't want to run my fingers through it because I don't want it to get even more big than it already is, but that's just how I feel about the hair. If you purchase hair from her and you feel like your hair is the same as mine, please leave the comments down below and let me know. I don't really want to recommend this hair, at least this curl pattern. Given my experience, I don't really want to recommend this curl pattern, but I do see other people purchasing like the straight and the natural wave, and they're having good results with their hair. So if you still decide to purchase hair from this company, or you decide to purchase this curl pattern, I do recommend that you seal your wefts, and I do recommend that you do not cut your wefts, or you will get this big ass ball of hair every time you decide to detangle your hair. Well, every time you detangle your hair, because you have to detangle your hair with this. And another thing that I have to say is, As far as the curl pattern, how it's advertised on the site, that is not exactly what you get. It doesn't look exactly the same. It is not as tight, and that was the whole reason for me purchasing the hair from the beginning, because I thought it was going to be that tight curl pattern. And you know, given, you know, the fact that my natural hair is really like that, that's why I got that hair from the beginning. But when I seen that it wasn't like that, I was like, okay, you know, no big deal. I'm just gonna do the flip over method, and that's what I originally had planned. But then I didn't think I had enough hair, so I got the closure. When I got my closure, when I finally did receive the curly closure, I'm gonna insert a picture of that. I was really upset with that closure. I was pissed off. I sent my friend a pic. That's the only reason why I have a picture of the closure when I first got it. I sent my friend a picture of the closure when I opened the package. If you can see my hair, you can see how straight the roots are in the closure. You can see how straight the root is and where it begins to curl. Now, in order for me to actually blend my hair with this, I would have to go in and straighten my roots, well, straighten my edges, because any kind of edge control or whatever I put on my edges, it does not straighten my hair. It actually defines my hair more, like the curls more. As of right now, I don't have enough hair out for you to really see, but it does not stay straight. My hair does not stay straight for not even a minute. After like 30 seconds, my hair curls up. So it's gonna be really hard for me to really wear this hair without straightening my hair, and I don't want to straighten my hair all the time, every single day. That's just too much for me. So, you know, the curl pattern and which was advertised on the site and what I received, you know, the difference is not really a big deal for me. The problem for me is the fact that the hair is dry and it does tangle a lot. I know that it's going to tangle a bit because it is curly hair, and I know it should shed a bit, but not this much. This is horrible for me. Some of you, I don't know who won't have a problem with that, but that is crazy. And another thing, on the site, it says that the hair is silk lace closures, which I thought it was a mistake because I've never heard of a silk lace closure. I heard of a silk base and a Swiss lace closure. I have another closure here to compare to you, but I'm just going to show you the closure that she sent me by mistake, which is the natural wave closure. You can see how it looks. This is the natural wave closure, and this is the back of the closure. This is a lace closure for those of you who do not know what a lace closure is. This is a lace closure. This is a silk base closure. The difference between the lace and the silk base is that with the lace, the hair is tied onto the lace, and that is why you can see the knots. And of course, you would have to bleach the knots, so you're going to have these little black dots. Whereas with a silk closure, a silk base closure, the hair is injected into the silk base, so there are no knots to bleach. There's nothing to really conceal. You know, you have this little piece of lace at the front, but the rest of it is a silk material. It's a silk based material. So yeah, she says the hair is the closure is a silk base and, well, silk lace, and this is the lace and this is silk base. So the closures, I'm here to tell you that the closures are not, if you're expecting a silk base closure, you're just simply going to get a lace closure, and that's pretty much it. So if you're looking for a silk base closure, don't purchase a closure from this company, because that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get a lace closure. So yeah, that's really it on that. And as far as how I feel about, you know, how she handled it, to me, all right, there was a problem. I like I said, you see my closure, it's the curl pattern starts a little far from the roots for me for it to be a curly closure. And she had another person purchase the same thing that I have, which is the curly hair with the closure, and I saw a picture of it, and her curls started closer to the root than mine. I had a problem with that, so I did email her about it, because I wanted to know, if we purchased the same product, why is it such a huge difference, and how far the curls start from the root. The only explanation she had for that was the fact that her closure was shorter than mine. Now, I heard of the curl pattern being more loose with the longer the length gets, but never the fact that the curl pattern may start further from the root of the closure because of how long it is. I've never heard of that. So, you know, once I sent her a closer picture of the two closures between mine and the girl's closure, she never emailed me back. I think that is terrible customer service to do something like that. You could have, I mean, I didn't want anything. out of it. I just really wanted an explanation as to why would our products look completely different if we ordered the same thing. So that's another thing that I had a problem with. And really my main issue as far as I'm concerned is the shedding and the tangling. If you do just still, like I said before, if you still decide to purchase hair from this company, please seal your wefts and do not cut your wefts. I think that's all as of right now. I can't think. This is probably my 15th time recording this video because I kept making so many mistakes. So if you do have any comments, any suggestions on what I can use to tame this hair or to add some moisture to the hair, please leave them down below. And if you would like me to do an update after trying some of the products, let me know that as well. So subscribe if you already haven't, because I do have more videos coming up. I do have more hair from someone else that I've purchased from before. I am going to do, if you like, I will do a review on that, on the first hair that I purchased, which I've had for a while, and the hair that I actually just purchased yesterday, which was Friday. Today is Saturday the 14th, Valentine's Day. And yeah, that's it. So if you want me to do an update on that, just let me know. I mean, a review on that. Let me know. And yeah, take care everyone.